This is Fred from WP Shout, and today I'm going to show you some gotchas that can come up when you change your permalink settings. So this applies at the moment to WordPress 4.5, but it's probably been the case for quite a while. And the issue is that when you change your permalink settings in WordPress, sometimes your old URLs will forward to your new URLs, and sometimes they won't. And it basically makes no sense from a human standpoint when they will forward and when they won't. And I want to show you how it doesn't make sense, just so you're not caught off guard. Okay, so we're starting out. This is a local install of our site, WP Shout. And I've set our permalink settings on this local install back to plain. So we're going to look at the most recent article on here. Here's the article. And we're going to change the permalink to day and name. And you're going to see that this works properly. What I mean is when I paste this URL in, it forwards along to the new URL. So if you had put this into Facebook, the link would still work. When people clicked on the Facebook link, they would still end up on the article that they were trying to see. So that's an example of a working permalink forward. And I'm going to show you another example of one that works, and then I'm going to get into ones that don't work. So you can switch between day and name and month and name just fine. So when I change to month and name, if I paste in the day and name thing, it just goes to month and name. So that's really good. And now we're going to go back to day and name. And yeah, so you can change between those just fine. Okay, but now what happens when we switch back to plain? Well, when you switch back to plain, on my local install, you get a server error. So that's really, really bad. But this could just be my local machine. So I've also got a live site that I run, like a live blog. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back from its normal permalink structure, which is post, name, back to plain. So I'm going to switch back to plain, and then we're going to enter this in once again. And it's probably hard to see this, but we're actually on the home page. We're not in the article itself. We're on the home page. And this site defaults to the home page for anything that 404s. So I hope that made sense to you. But basically, when we changed from post name back to plain, the old post name link started 404ing. Which is really, really bad, because like, let's say you shared this link and then you decided, oh no, I want plain permalinks. And like when people click this old link, they just go to the home page, which is this site's way of saying that it's a total 404, right? Okay, so that doesn't work. All right, that doesn't work. Okay, what else doesn't work? Well, let's get onto like a nice normal permalink setting here, like month and name. We're back on our local install. And let's sort of undo the craziness that happened locally here. Okay, so we're on our normal permalink setting here, year, month, and then the name of the post. And then let's change from that to post name. Let's see what happens when we type in this old link. Okay, we get a 404. So you can't change to post name from any other permalink structure without it breaking, without all the links on your site breaking. And again, I guess I'll just go ahead and demonstrate this on the live site. Although it might work just because, okay, good. So now we've got a 404 here. So here we have a monthly sort of link structure, and I'm going to change it to post name. I'm going to copy this and purge the cache. Okay, and now we managed to get an actual 404. So that doesn't work. You can't change from anything to post name. The only exception to this is that you can change from plain to post name. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we have our plain permalink setting here. And if I change it from plain to post name, it's going to work okay. It's going to forward. See that? But if you change it from anything else to post name, it doesn't work. The forwards just break. So So now we've got it on day and name. Looks good. Now we change it to post name. What's going to happen? It's going to 404 on us, right? And so this could be like search engines not being able to find your content anymore. This could be all kinds of bad things. All right. Okay, now the last thing I want to tell you about is let's get back onto like month and name, just like some sort of generally well-working permalink structure. And I want to show you what happens when you try to switch to numeric. When you do that, it works. But when you switch off of numeric, the old links don't forward. So when you switch from numeric to another permalink structure, your old numeric type permalinks no longer work. You can't find them. So if you posted this to Facebook and then you switched your permalinks, people would just be hitting your 404 page when they click the Facebook link. And again, I'll try to demonstrate this on the live site. So we're going to switch to numeric. And let's just sort of access that directly here. Okay, good. So this is the sort of structure we've got. Now we're going to switch from that to month and name. And let's purge the cache. Great. So we can't find this page anymore. All right. So that's basically what I wanted to show you. I'm writing an article about this. There's a link to it in the description. And like this, the whole confusion of this and the fact that like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and when it works makes no sense at all, caused me a really bad problem on one of my sites last week. So just kind of be aware that this stuff is happening in the current version of WordPress. And my advice to you is if you're going to change anything about your permalinks, just double and triple check that everything's forwarding properly. Don't trust WordPress to do it because WordPress's behavior is really inconsistent. You can get a 301 redirect plugin, like I think it's called Simple 301 Redirects, and those work really well. So better safe than sorry because WordPress is behaving really strangely with respect to permalinks. Okay, thanks for watching this.